Yes, sir.
Okay, then. So the last class we are discussing about how to make this computer forensic and what are the facilities we need, what are the views in the various perspective views we have to see. And out of that, we some 2 or 3 in the last class. So, okay, remaining we have 2 or 3. So even if we can deal again once again all the various views how to create. So these are the main cyber forensic lab requires the adequate infrastructure for examination and analysis the digital evidence. Adequate infrastructure is not only include the technical infrastructure but also assets such as a workplace, dedicated communication lines, and 24/7 internet connection, among others, which should be made available to the cyber forensic experts. So these are the things. So the first view here is about operational perspective. Have you remember this operational perspective area in a previous slide? So here, so we already discussed the cardinal rules for forensic. 5 A's are there. Then this one, the role of the cyber forensic will be increasing importance in a legal system as information continue to evolve purely in a digital form, and the system on which the digital information is stored because so becomes more technologically advanced. The strategic plan for setting a laboratory involves developing forensic practice. So what are the things include means operational perspective, technological perspective or venue, scientific scientific perspective, and then another one about scientific perspective and artist perspective and artist perspective. And other areas significance are core mission services and budget and standard operation procedures also we need. So these are the things. So that only we just now discussed. The lab should be a proper place and dedicated communication lines, and we need a 24/7 internet service, and we need some experts in that cyber forensics. In operational perspective, all the business venues must have a sound business management, financially profitably, core services, etc. So a police cyber forensic lab may not have a profit praise, but the lab has a demonstrate value services and returns the investment order to acquire the annual budget allocation and the training in the new technology to continue fighting for the grant. So this is not the case. I'll just say we are not going to get something we need to start with. So establish these operational perspective view. We can see how to solve and how to fight for the crime. So simply we can say that what are the general security operations, what are the security operations is going to be done in the organization. So in various way we have to see. So here we are not going to be get anything as income. How it will be? For example, if our system is secure. For example, we are manufacturing something and output is something coming. Then based on that we are going to be get income. But here, if we are investing on security, we are not going to be get any income. But our system should be secure. Okay, is it understand? అంతే కదా మనం అటాక్ జరగకుండా ఆపుతున్నాం అంతేగాని అటాక్స్ జరగవాలని వదిలేసామంటే అటాక్స్ జరిగిపోతే దెన్ వీ హ్యావ్ లాస్ బట్ అటాక్స్ జరగకుండా వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ సెక్యూరిటీ ప్రాసెస్ దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ వీఆర్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు బి గెట్ ఎనీ ఇన్కమ్ అవుట్ సో బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ should be allocated for annual budget allocation, the training and new technology to continue with crime. The second one is about technological perspective. The technological advancement calls for sophisticated knowledge and in data, and the data storage technology more complex techniques are used criminals to hide their criminal activities. So they are very clever and intelligent persons they are going to be hacked. So the cyber criminals. So the commercial market is rolling out a new way of newest and shiniest technologies available to keep the demand for robots. Again, forensic community is at the front of the line, disman- dismantling and investigating every new gadget that fits the shapes in order to reveal its secrets. So every and then, for example, in a one crime is happened. So what are the applications we are used? What are the um, gadgets? Means maybe um, last class we discussed various perspective. What are the storage devices are there? What are the applications we are using, and through applications where the data is going to be transferred, and what are the in between maybe software or hardware applications also we are going to be used. So everything we need to reveal, then only everything that means every gadget, every small information we need to collect, then only we can reveal the truth. Then another one is about scientific perspective. In order to relieve the facts objectively, relieve the facts objectively through empirical observation, through empirical observation. So detective reasoning and conversation hypothesis to demonstrate the proof of the fact. Examiners have to perform their duties according to reliable, repeatable, valid, objective, consistent, and accurate methodology, thereby enabling the presentations of finding as acceptable in the court of law. So these are the various ways they can perform their duties to reveal are repeatable, valid, and objective, consistent. These are things are going to be make every clear observation. So that is the order reveal the facts objectively through the empirical observation. It's an empirical perspective. They are going to be see this. Okay. The order. So maybe the crime. So starting point to ending point. How step-by-step process was happened. So everything they are going to be make a note, and they are going to be perform all the operations. So in order these acceptable in a court of law, in order to provide evidences. Then an artist perspective. So if you consider anything general, for example, uh, now I'm going to be doing this. So it is like just a normal view. This is will be happen. This is will happen. We are going to, that we cannot prove it here, but we can also this cyber forensic lab is like that. It is going to be developed like this. These are the systems are going. For example, even if we are discussing one program in a classroom, the same thing we are going to be executing in the lab, then we have some creativity over there. Not only viewing and listening, that the program we are going to be execute on the lab. Then we can say that that is something real life to the ground. Something it should be real. So the great degree of technological powers or expertise and competency is required to fact finding. Although the investigative process involves the rigid set of procedures, instruments, and creative skills of the forensic examiners also required. Creative skills of forensic examiner also required. So not only a procedures process, investigative process, the people know the creative skills for these forensic examiners also required. The raw technological skills does not empower the examiner to understand the man and mission. So డైరెక్ట్గా ఒక డేటా పట్టుకొని దాన్ని ఓకే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇది జనరల్గా ఐ థింక్ సినిమాలో ఉంది రీసెంట్ అదుర్స్లో ద స్టార్టింగ్ క్రైమ్ జరిగినప్పుడు షూట్ పోలీస్ ఆఫీసర్ శ్రీయాజీ షిండే కేమ్ అండ్ he is observing the first person is did like this, second person is like that, this was happened అని ఒక క్రియేటివ్ గా ఆలోచన చెప్తారు కదా. యాక్చువల్లీ he knows the process but he is the investigative procedures police officers they will do, know. So maybe the persons this way they went and they can go like this. That is when the raw technical, for example, okay, in the time the crime was happened, we have some raw data is available, it is not required to examine. So they must understand in a creative way, then they can deal the missions and man and missions. So more artistic and the creative is required to enable the better understanding of how the tools of technology, human nature, and the thought process. So that is an artist perspective. Then we already discussed, no? So these are don't have this lab or something. We don't have any profit. So the budget we need to prepare when annual. So every forensic facility to become a business organization or government, so requires the funds to function, and it has to spend on budget, staff, and stock. So it has to operate, maintain, and grow a facility. So every operation needs to demonstrate return of investment in order to prove the availability of the venture. So that is, we need some demonstrate return of investment in order to prove the viability of the venture. So definitely we need some budget to prove this instance or something. The crime how to prove means definitely we need some budget. Business organizations or government definitely they have to spend for the budget. Then core mission and services. Core mission and services. What is the primary consideration of the forensic facility is the design, plan, and what services are to be rendered and the scope at which it is to be provided. A prim and organization gaps, gossips, of a perspective lab core mission and a range of services will provide guidance on every aspects of building functional forensic facility, touching on everything from annual budget to future economics and another agronomics and agronomics furniture to agronomics. So what we have to make that building planning or forensic facilities touching everything in a small, everything from annual budget to furniture to agronomics. Okay. So the core mission, general last time we said, what is every organization we have vision and mission. Same. What is the mission means? So what outcome we are going to be get? So for that, what we have to provide it for this. So that is the mission. Then what is the services mean? The technical aspects would include the requesting hardware and software tools for examining and analysis. The cyber lab should process robust operation system software like Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and Solaris, so etc. So various operating systems, various softwares and operating. There is robustic operating systems, softwares like MS, that is Windows, MS, Windows, and Mac OS, or Linux, and Solaris. So some various type of operation, various types of operating systems are required to examine and analyze the data. Maybe that the person which operating system is using to do the crime, or the data which is available in which format, and the applications which are used in. Generally, we can see the application format for normal mobile phones or iPhones are different. So the different view different are there. No? So that is so the applications in which operating system they were used to attack everything there. We have to that is a powerful computer workstation. It must also have a powerful computer workstation with the standard peripherals. Peripherals and that what are the devices they are used. Everything they have to monitor. So another vital request, what is this REQIA prerequisites అంటాం కదా జనరల్గా మనం సిలబస్ చూసేటప్పుడు వాట్ ఈస్ అబ్జెక్టివ్స్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద prerequisite ఫర్ దిస్ cyber security, what you have to learn. For example, last semester we learned cryptography and network security. What are the prerequisites? So we need to know the networks. So everything. For example, if you want to learn C++, what is the prerequisite? C language. So that is the another vital requisite would be uninterruptible power management software is also required for extensive control and monitoring capabilities. In general, the infrastructure is layered as same as illustrated. So the layer application is to use here. In general, and so what are the things we need to prepare for this lab? So what the view we have to see in the manner how to arrange the applications or arrange the. For example, if you see the diagram, you can understand that we have hardware, operating system, applications, and uses. How it is. So what are the request predefined things we need to make this one? That is uninterruptible power management software is also required to extensive control and monitor capabilities. In general, the infrastructure is layered infrastructure, that is hardware, software system, and application and users. These are the layered view. So that was about cyber forensic lab. So how to prepare the cyber forensic lab. So what are the various views we have to see, and what are the facilities we need to provide? What are the how the good communication lines and 24/7 by internet facility we need to provide? And we saw in every perspective what we have to discuss and what we are going to be deal with. What is the operational perspective, and another one is what is the technical perspective, what is the scientific perspective, another how to provide the budget for this, because it is a non-profitable thing. So we need to prepare in a annual budget itself. And what are the core uh, services, and what is the core mission and services what we need to do. So even if we prepared a lab, how we need to monitor and maintain everything. So these total lab infrastructure has some layered architecture. So that is layer is hardware, operating system, and applications and users. So this is the cyber forensic. Then another one is about cyber forensic tools. Cyber forensic tools. What is the meaning of cyber forensic tools? Software packages and hardware devices that qualify as cyber forensic tools are being utilized for forensic fraternity, and there are hordes of them. The main responsibility lies in the hands of cyber forensic examiner to have a through understanding of these softwares, hardwares, and other utilities. Quick often a combination of tools have to be employed in order to obtain the complete picture. So what are the tools we need? So how to manage the tools, how to use that every tool, and we have to understanding the softwares and hardware utilities. How to, for example, we have an application. For example, last time we done UML lab is there. So software is there, but we need in what manner we have to. Even if the last PDA we have, that is Hadoop system is there. There is a three various ways of installation of Hadoop. In what manner we are going to be deal the system, in what perspective view we are going to use, whether we are going to use a complete or some limited versions are. So we saw some three types of installation of Hadoop. I remember. So three types of installation. Same here, we have application software and hardware are there. Even if there, then how we need to mention in a proper view, and how to know the knowledge of every application. So how to see and how to monitor all those things. So what are the packages we need? What are the background applications we need? So for example, some more application, even in that Hadoop, before installation of Hadoop, we need to install the Java JDK. So that also we need. So that type of prerequisite softwares are what are the software packages we need. So everything we need to know clearly. So that is utilizations. We have examiners have through understanding. So that is a fourth line we can see understanding these softwares software and hardware and other utilities. Quite often, quite often, a combination of tools have been employed in order to obtain the complete figure. So, in order to make the view all those things. So that is a full-fledged. For example, in previous topics we have a forensic lab, how to prepare. So everything we have. Communication lines are there, internet facility are there, systems are there, applications are there. But how to make these all those things in a proper order? So what are the applications we need to install? So for that, what are the background applications we need to install? So how to set all those things in order to make a complete picture. The two-way approach in utilizing these, the tool exists. One way is proactive. So one way is a proactive forensic, and the other is post-incident forensic. In another sense, the current scenario with increased volume of storage devices and multiple terabytes of data running across the network or on such devices invites the live examinations, that is proactive forensic, which relates to electronic discovery. The other way is examining the storage fields. So there is another way is examining the storage devices after that incident has happened to find out what has actually happened in the storage medium like hard disk, memory cards. So one is a live is going to be happen. Another one is about already done the things. We need to get it memory back from the memory devices, and we are going to be examining. So one way is the proactive forensic, and the other post instance in the forensic. In another sense, the current scenario with increased volume of storage and multiple terabytes data running across the networks. Okay. One is live data we are going to pick up, another one is storage data we are going to. In proactive forensic, live examination is required without disturbing the business, whereas the post-incident forensic, the standalone system and other storage media are examined, exam, examined offline. The choice of these tools should take into a consideration the performance, reliability, and repeatability, and also the create. So having considered all these factors, the examination should be performed, utilized these tools in a forensically sound manner following the best practice. So have to enable the admissibility to evidence in the court of law. So everything. So that and here in a proactive sense, so organization is running, something has happened, we should not stop the organization in order to make this digital evidence to collect it. So for this routine process is going to be happen, then they are going to be collecting the data, and they make these data in an offline mode, and they are going to be checked it. So without interrupting the current business, without disturbing the business. So choice of tools takes to understand the performance, reliability, and repeatability. Also creative. So having the consideration of all these factors, examination should be performed utilize these tools in forensic. So how to examine the data. So how the data is activated and how the data is processed, everything they are giving serial. The survey of forensic tools have been compliant by Dr. Peters Stephenson in July 2006 has been 2006 has been published in SC magazine. So that is Markala and Mandesic in 2008. The summary of finding all those leads in the test of thread, the forensic tools have been listed in the table. So I will show you the table. The table is on PDF form. I'm unable to get. So according to this survey, the computer forensic tools said to be categorized as good and the better and best. So the tools are which is better and best. So now I am going to be show the table. You can see properly. So table is visible. Table is visible. So these are the three table: a product, supplier. So whether it is Unix or Linux operating system, it supports the Windows or not. And analysis, that is the W equal to window and Unix. So whether it is both or how we can analyze it. Remote capture and graphical user interface requires remote agents. So three forensics audits we need. So they have these tools how to mention. The product is first one is Partners Toolkit, that is the TCP. So it is an open source software. So Unix it is works, Windows no. So analysis we can work on Unix only, Unix or Linux, and remote to capture no need, graphical no need, and fast also. So Ncase, another product is Ncase. So guidance software, it is run on Windows system only. We can do analysis both Windows and Linux. And remote capturing no, and we have a graphical interface and forensic audit, free forensic audit also we can do. Then forensic toolkit. So the supplier is access data. So it run on Windows and analysis data is both Windows and Linux. Remote capture is no, graphical user interface is, and pre-request, pre-forensic audits is okay, this. And another tool in the same way, yes and no. So we can see that what are the products and who are the suppliers, whether it is open source or to any specific supplier. So the first one is a Klarna toolkit, is a open source, and in case is guidance software, and forensic toolkit is access data, and I2 analysis notebook, that is I2 intensive content, some company oriented there. So that is I2. Then log logic LX 2000. So that is the supplier says log logic, and mandate first response provided by mandate, and net witness. So the Mantech INTL. Then Pro Discover instant response. So technological partners they are going to provide, and Celtic and Auto Spy browser is an open source. So we can analyze various tools in these products and review open source or other ways how we can, and whether in which operating system we can analyze and which operating system we can run. So all those information provided as table. So this was the table. Uh, so that is algorithm that is published in Markala and Mendes 2008. So specification of forensic tool. Specification of forensic tool. Then we can coming back to our PPT. So this is the thing, that is a survey of forensic tools have been compliant by Dr. Peter Stepson in July 2006, and he is published in 2008. So he written and he is published after 2 years. The summary of finding all those best of breed forensic tools have been listed in the table. According to this survey, computer forensic tools are set and categorized as a good and better and best. So in which platform is good, which platform is working, and which platform we can analysis when which is good or bad, everything is that is table is categorized. So that is the table. Back to then cyber forensic tools. So forensic hardware, and the second one is about forensic workstations. So the things are continue in the next class. What is a forensic hardware? Forensic hardware includes workstations, right, blockers, and forensic devices. So these are the hardwares. So forensic hardware means forensic hardware includes workstations, write blockers, and forensic devices also. So what is this forensic workstations means? So forensic recovery of evidence devices, forensic recovery of evidence devices, that is a digital intelligence family of workstations, consist of integrated forensic processing platform capable of handling the most challenging computer cases. So that is a forensic recovery evidence devices is available in mobile, stationary, and laboratory configurations. So these devices are available in available in mobile and stationary and laboratory configurations. These tools are going to be available. So general workstation and already library can Siemens workstation. So it contains only how to operate the tools. All applications మాత్రమే use చేస్తూ special things ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. So they can only use and they can operate clearly. Simply the SAP only, SAP also. So we can install in the two way. We can direct SAP only. We can make a system overall as a SAP system, or we can use virtually also. So if you make, then we should not perform any Windows and Linux operations on that. We can perform only SAP operations only in that. Like that, we can have workstations we can prepare for this. Anyone having doubt so far how to prepare a forensic lab and what other tools are there? The tools we can continue tomorrow also. Anyone having doubt so far?